Enterprise investment schemes are an absolute must for most UK startups hoping to raise capital. Hi, I'm Ian, co-founder of Focus 15, and today I want to talk about enterprise investment schemes commonly known as SEIS and EIS. SEIS, or Seed Enterprise Investment Scheme, is for early-stage startups operating in a qualifying trade. Most do qualify, but there's a list on the government website. They must be less than 2 years old, with less than £350,000 of assets and fewer than 25 employees. The scheme allows investors to invest up to £250,000 and claim 50% tax relief. So let's say you're a current taxpayer and you decide to invest £10,000 in an SEIS company. You will get a tax refund equivalent to 50% of your investment. So the company gets £10,000 and you effectively get £10,000 of shares for a net £5,000. And if you hold on to the investment for 3 years or longer, you're exempt from any capital gains tax on profit. And you're also able to claim loss relief against your income tax if it fails. So a 45% rate taxpayer will get £2,250 back. In other words, the maximum risk for a £10,000 investment is £2,750. The EIS scheme, or Enterprise Investment Scheme, is very similar, but for slightly later companies ready to scale. They must be less than 7 years old, have fewer than £15 million of assets and less than 250 employees. And in this case, investors can claim 30% tax relief. All in all, they are both fantastic tax incentives for investors that significantly reduce risk. So what you need to do is apply to HMRC in what's called Advance Assurance to get their initial approval that you meet the scheme's criteria and give confidence to potential investors that their investment may qualify. And the main things you'll need to include in that application are how much money you plan to raise, your business plan and financial forecasts. You'll need a copy of the latest accounts and details of trading activities and what you expect to spend the money on. You'll also need an up-to-date copy of your memorandum and articles of association and any details of any changes you expect to make as a result of the investment. You'll need a register of shareholders from the date you apply to the Advance Assurance. You'll also need the latest draft of any documents that you use to explain your proposal to investors, such as a pitch deck, for example. And you'll also need details of potential investors, and this is a bit of a catch-22. You can only really apply when you have at least one investor lined up. But to get investors, you need to have the Advance Assurance in place. So it's really important to realise that the named investor or investors need to be genuinely interested and ready to invest at least 30% of the amount you're applying for. But they aren't legally committed to actually invest. They can pull out if they wish. Also, if you're using an agent, you'll need to include a signed letter authorising them to act on your behalf. And as with all these things, you can use agents for a few £100s to do the application for you. It'll save you time, but you can also do it yourself. I've done it before. It's not too complex. It takes time, but it's not too complex. Once HMRC have then approved, you'll receive a statement of advance assurance that you can then show to potential investors, and it's really important that you have this. Then after raising funds, you'll need to submit a compliance statement to HMRC so investors can claim the tax relief that they are then due. So SEIS and EIS schemes are no-brainers for any company wanting to raise investments. So make sure that you get the advance assurance and it's part of your plan. If you found this useful, hit subscribe, drop a comment, or get in touch at focus15.co.uk. And in the meantime, stay focused and we'll see you in the next one.